People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now, people, it seems like the buckle and the stick, the Mike Tyson, the fling lick, it is contagious in these garrisons, and people like them say it seems like the devil always finds work for idlers. And people, this is not a diss to the garrison. However, we've seen a trend. We've seen what has been popping on social media, and we see a whole lot of person basically a flare up since this big C. So people, I don't know if it is because people kind of get bored and them kind of get restless and them kind of kick off. So people, take a listen, take a look to this video, and you understand that this is YouTube. So therefore, I cannot just put up anything that I so choose just to please you know. However, if you want this video, you can link me on WhatsApp. The number is 1-876-894-2711. This does not apply to any sort of blogger that are always hiding in my group. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Ja, kom.
Now people, something that I notice about a lot of these videos that I see circulating on social media that are from the garrison, I notice that most people, they just videotape. Nobody will intervene, and even if they intervene, it might not end up too well for them, because we saw that majority of the people, it looked like they were enjoying it. It looked like it was a daily routine. It looked like violence is the order of the day. So therefore, nobody wants to stop it. Everybody wants videotape. Everybody wants to watch. And a lot of persons are getting involved. All in the company of some liquor pitney. We are talking about one heap of pitney, because people understand how the garrison works. Now, people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. Not everybody in the garrison is the same. There are some decent, hard-working persons that live in these garrisons. They are stuck because of circumstances beyond their control for the most part. However, we see that it seems like violence is the order of the day. It seems like people kind of just itching, them just tweaking, them just want to get involved, them just want something to basically pop up. They are just bluffing. They are saying touch a button and see what happens. And people, most of the time, it is because of ego. Nobody wants to make it rest. Nobody wants to talk. Nobody wants to come to any kind of logical conclusion. Nobody wants to come to any sort of understanding. So we see that there is a disconnect as it pertains to communication, and people, like we say, when ignorance gets involved, when people feeling, when people anger gets involved, it never usually turned out right, because people, we see some people get JUKK up, some people get some buckle on them head, we see some people get all sort of thing, we see pitney have to take with themselves, we see old lady have to take with themselves. We are talking about some little girl, we are speaking about some teenagers who are mostly involved. And the truth and the fact is that most of the time these things kick off in the garrison, it is always because of some careless woman fighting over some careless man. It is always because of some misunderstanding or some he say, she say, ISH, or some sort of foolishness, some sort of petty stuff. So people, the moral of the story is this: the devil finds work for idler, especially in the big C time. Point blank and period. So anyways people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, one word. And people, I will be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Now the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that the US ambassador to Jamaica, we are speaking about a person whose name is Donald R. Tapia. He is offering 5,000 US reward. People, we are talking about in excess of 600,000 Jamaican dollar. We are talking about more than $500,000 for the arrest and conviction of the person that was seen in the video. Basically, I fling the dog to the crocodile. We are talking about at the sewage pond. We are speaking about in Portmore. Now people, when I did that video, I made it abundantly clear that had this been in America, he would have gotten a lot of time. He would have been found, he would have been arrested, he would have been charged, he would have been convicted without a shadow of a doubt. And the reason why I say that is that they have already made precedent. They have already made an example out of a black man, a famous black man. We are speaking about the quarterback. We are speaking about an American football team. We are talking about the Atlanta Falcons. I am speaking about a person whose name is Michael Vick. So the point that I am trying to make is that he was a very famous person in the most famous sport in America. We are talking about American football, and they still made an example out of him. So just imagine what they would do to the regular person. So people, so said, so done, because we see that the ambassador, the US ambassador to Jamaica, we are speaking about Daniel Tapia. He is offering a reward. We are speaking about 5,000 US. Now when I first saw this video, I could not say that I was shocked, because my sister, people don't respect dog, people abuse dog. People in Jamaica are very cold and callous as it pertains to animal. However, I did not expect anybody to take it to this extreme where they are basically flinging dog. We are talking about to the crocodile. We are talking about for dinner. So people, that was very disturbing. So anyway, and next thing that I realized is that Jamaica was going through a phase at one time when people used to have all sort of pit bull based on videos that they saw on YouTube. Because we know that Jamaicans like to follow trends, so therefore if them see them favorite rap star with some sort of pitbull in the video, they were always going to follow. However, most of the times a lot of these dogs were living in the garrison. That means that them tie up on some sort of tree. There is no sort of fence. We are talking about high perimeter fence for their house. May I talk about pitney living in the yard. May I talk about tenement yard. So people, we saw that quickly phase away, because the truth and the fact that you have to feed them dog. Them dog eat more than people. And the truth and the fact that when you have a dog, especially in our first world country, you have to basically treat that dog better than yourself and your pitney, because the vet is always calling out till you say the dog have to come in for all sort of shot and all sort of treatment. Rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. However, we see that things are kind of different in Jamaica. Dog gets absolutely no respect, point blank and period. So the moral of the story is this. We see that this man, we are speaking about the ambassador, he is offering 5,000 US reward for anybody who can basically lead to this person being arrested and also convicted. So people, you know, so people are going to sell him out, because how much people in Jamaica have 5,000 US dollar? We are speaking about in excess of 600,000 Jamaican dollar. So the reality of the situation is that we can expect to see this man basically getting arrested anytime soon. We can expect to see his picture posted up in the Gleaner, posted up on social media, point blank and period. So anyways people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. So the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that dancehall artist Sings here. We are speaking about Dexter Daps. He was remanded back into custody after he went to court the other day. And this is based on the fact that they are waiting for a decision from the tribunal to see if he is going to be released or not. And when I speak about the tribunal, I am speaking about the body that makes a decision as it pertains to persons that are held under the state of emergency. So people under the state of emergency, they can be held, we are speaking about indefinitely. And based on what the Popo is saying, it is said that he is linked to some sort of gang activity and some sort of pipe that occurred in which two persons basically pick up tack. Now, when I listened to this story, I heard something that I found very appalling, something that I found very interesting. And it is the fact that the SSP, we are speaking about the senior superintendent of Popo. I am speaking about a person whose name is Wayne Cameron. He said when he did an interview with the artist, we are talking about Dexter Daps. Dexter Daps told him that his address, we are speaking about Dapper Lane or Dapper Corner. So therefore, he is coming to the logical conclusion that he is a Don. He is the area leader. Now, the truth and the fact and the reality of the situation is that when I heard the SSP, we are talking about the senior Popo, said something like this, I said that it sounds kind of ignorant, because the truth and the fact that if you trace back the word we are speaking about Dapper, it has to do with the mafia, it has to do with some sort of gang activity. We are speaking about a word that is back from 1980s or even before that. We are talking about Italian mafia, we are talking about the mafiosa. So therefore, I think that this place was named even before the artist we are talking about Dexter Daps was even introduced to Jamaica, we are talking about was even famous. So therefore, if this is the reason that he claimed that he is a Don of the era, because the place was named after him. The name of the place is not Dexter Daps Lane. The name of the place is Dapper Lane or Dapper Corner. So people, that is an all-time word that has to do with some all-time gangster. It has absolutely nothing to do with Dexter Daps. However, we understand that as it pertains to these Popo and dancehall artists, they do not mix. We are speaking about like oil and water. And we say that these Popo are always fighting the dancehall artists. So my point is this, based on what I have been hearing, based on the reasons that are given, based on what the senior Popo is saying, I don't think that it is justified. However, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. A lot of times these dancehall artists, they give, we are speaking about the system, reason to target them. So the question that I am asking is this: is the Popo holding back some information? Are they withholding information? Are they basically just showing some of their cards? And is Dexter Daps actually involved in any sort of gang activity and pie? People, let me know what you think in the comment section. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.